Hi, it's the end of March 2013. Do you know that I can see you? Oh, yes I can. You gave that nervous look for a second and then you smiled. Now you're smiling again. See, I can see you quite well. Anyway, I'm going to do a couple of tunes this time. One's called Napoleon Crossing the Alps and the other one's called Napoleon Crossing the Rhine. My purpose this last 2 weeks was to practice in keys that I don't normally play in and to be able to switch a tune from one to the other, and the ultimate aim is to be able to play in any key, just like whistling. You don't even have to think about where the notes are, you just play the tune. That's what I'm aiming at. Playing on this Stagi tenor concertina is a little tricky. It's got extra bass notes on it, and I think they let more air through, so when you press one of those, the bellows start to collapse faster or expand out faster, and then you get problems with balance and stability, and that affects your timing. The answer, I think, to that is to pop the notes more briefly instead of holding them, and that means it doesn't get a chance to run away on you so much, and to be fairly relaxed, not to put too much pressure, because it's another thing that makes it rush away. But you may know that already if you're a concertina player. I'm sort of learning these things because nobody's teaching me, I'm just finding these things out. I've played about, I think so far, 1,500 hours, something like that, of learning since the 3rd of January 2011. And they say by the time you've done 10,000 hours of learning of something, you should be pretty good. So I've got about 9,000 hours to go, if I don't die first. And by that time I should be quite good. Even now I get enormous satisfaction often playing the concertina. I'm learning about other things as well in the process, like making videos and putting them on YouTube, and personal motivation. I've come great strides and bounds on that. So it's not just learning the concertina, but the concertina is a beautiful instrument. I wouldn't necessarily recommend the Stagi tenor. It's not bad for a beginner, and it's okay. But what you really, if you can afford it, you'd be better to spend 3,000 or 4,000 US to get a really beautiful one if you're going to spend a lot of time on it. I wish in a way that I'd done that in the first place, but instead I've got 3 concertinas and I loan them out to other people, and I'm hoping to get other people that can play along with me, and I've had a lot of fun with that. Alright, well, enough raving. I hope your own music is going very well if you're a musician, and if you're a human being, I hope your life is running very well at the moment. We live in a great world, and pretty good conditions at the moment for most of us in the West. Alright, anyway, enough rambling, and maybe I'll see you in 2 weeks' time. Okay, bye.
Thank you.